Gary Green happened to be in Russia to coach a hockey team, with him needing an interpreter to communicate locally when needed, who also doubled as security if this was needed. With Gary having dinner with friends at a restaurant, with his hotel in plain view across a bridge just 5 minutes away, he sent his interpreter home, thinking that he was going to make it an early night. But it got very late, and with him taking a taxi that he thought would take a quick 5-minute ride across a bridge to get to the hotel, the taxi driver started taking a totally different route. This was when Gary was faced with a situation where he felt forced to make the decision to take the life of a cab driver, with his intuition desperately trying to stop him from making a decision that would ruin the rest of his life.
My intuition saved my life. And it saved my life because for this reason. A group of us had decided that we were all going to meet with some other people for a dinner on a Saturday night. I said to our driver and interpreter, go home with your family. No, we should stay with you. We should stay with you. Said, trust me, you don't need to stay with us. It's a very good hotel that we're having dinner at. Taxis, not a problem. Are you sure? Yes, not a problem. Okay, so they went on. So our dinner was much later than 10. Now it was 11:30. Well, sitting around, just talking and having wine. And then there was a nightclub that was downstairs. Well, everyone decided, no, we weren't tired all of a sudden. Well, let's go. Everyone was going down to the nightclub. So we went down. So now it's 1:30 in the morning, and now we're going back to the hotel. Here's my hotel in downtown St. Petersburg. The bridge is here, and here's the hotel here. I could practically see our hotel from where we were. So we're all of a sudden not going back to the bridge. We're going out of town, out of town, out of town. So and I get hotel, hotel, yeah. I'm done. I know what's going to happen. He's taking me out in the country, going to get robbed, beat up. I'd heard these stories before. I actually knew 2 NHL guys that had been beaten and robbed in Moscow. A taxi taking them down a dead-end street, and then boom, people jumping in. I'm done. I said to myself, Timmerman, now we're down in the country. The lights are a distant past from St. Petersburg. He's going to take me out, and I'm going to have to kill him. I'm going to have to take him out. You have to strangle him from behind. There's no glass or anything else. I'm going to have to chokehold him, trying to figure out when to do it. I kept thinking to myself, now, do it. And that every time I went to do it, my intuition would say, not now. For some reason, my intuition just kept saying, don't do it. And now I'm starting to see lights of St. Petersburg. And now we're right back into the city. I got threw him a whole bunch of rubles and just went running in the hotel, went up to the front desk and said, what just happened to me? I go, now it's after 2 o'clock. And they said, Mr. Green, where was your interpreter? We sent them home. I sent them home. And they said, well, you should have known that at 1 o'clock in the morning in St. Petersburg on Saturday night, all the bridges come up to let the ships in. The only way he could get back to this side was he had to go all the way down into the country to get across the one bridge to come back up. My intuition saved my life, and it saved the cab driver's life, because I would have been spending the rest of my life in a Russian prison, but my intuition said to hold off. If you want to talk about intuition, there's no greater example I could ever give you.
Luckily, Gary was able to listen to the voice that his intuition was sending him, which ended up saving his life. Dr. Kevin Fung was also able to listen to his intuition to save the life of a patient who had coded while he was doing surgery on him. How Dr. Fung made a surgical mistake that led to this patient being seconds away from dying, and how his intuition helped this patient stay alive, can be seen by watching this video.